I know these books.
Hey Frank, you want to buy a book?
Yeah, I know the authors. I know the author here. How are you all doing?
This is the book that's put out by Wisconsin's Northwest Heritage Passage. It is a book about the arts, crafts, niche agriculture, and history in a 13-county northwestern portion of Wisconsin. It has a listing of many places that you can visit, and it is also full of stories that are Janet's responsibility. She's just filled it up with all kinds of stories.
Yeah, Janet. Good advocate. Now this has had a big impact on this region, hasn't it?
I hope so.
Yeah. How many counties does it cover?
There's 13 counties. It goes from Lake Superior down to Pepin County is the southernmost county on the Mississippi River.
Now, there's really no book like this in Wisconsin or the Midwest, is there?
It may not be, but it's a good idea. So
Good
maybe
idea.
there will be more.
Yeah, we have two books here called A History Amongst Mines, which is a history of Washburn County and its pioneers. And recently published, just this month actually, is Washburn County at War, which is a collection of stories from the Civil War right up to Afghanistan. So we're very happy to get this out. It's a salute to our veterans.
There's been a big demand to get this book out.
There has.
Yeah,
And
a lot of veterans.
People have been waiting for it to come out, and we're glad that it's finally here.
It's here. It's finally here.
it is.
Wonderful stories. Yeah. Susan Z. Beyond Words. We know this book. Now, Susan, how long has this book been out?
It came out in 2010.
You've sold the prints and the book as well, right?
I do sell the prints and the book, yes.
Okay. Now, when are you going to come out with another book? We're anticipating.
No, I'm not.
So how's it going? What kind of reception has the book got?
It's gotten good. If I was better at marketing, it'd probably do even better.
Well,
Yeah, I do. I still show the work as an art show.
Yeah.
I do more of that, and then I sell the books, and I do a few art book fairs, but mostly not. Yeah.
So this book chronicles your experience with pain. And it's a very personal book with prints. They're very, I don't know, how would you describe it?
It's about loss. It's about, for me, it was a loss of the life as I knew it, but anybody can relate to it because it's just about general loss.
I'd be glad to communicate with you. I am so
Good.
brain dead.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
And you're Doug
With me.
Holman?
Yes.
But,
Pen name Hattie Swiggs.
you know,
Hattie
I can
Swiggs.
give you my email address if you
Sure,
want
other
to, and I can...
in Truth Be Told. What is this book about?
This book's about an over-the-road truck driver, and I'm a character in the book, and I was an over-the-road truck driver. I'm retired now, but during the evacuation of Hurricane Katrina, through fate, I bumped into a person very famous who was evacuated from the hurricane, and he's been living in the bayou for 30 years, and someone that the world's thought's been dead, long gone, and it's Elvis.
Oh, okay.
It's a story about him and our friendship together. And
Find Elvis in the bayou, where he belongs.
there's a lot of music involved in
A lot of music. Are you a musician as
Yes.
well? Oh, neat.
it. So some of the music from this book will be coming out eventually.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, well, that could be made into a movie.
We're hoping.
Hey, really?
Johnny Depp can play me any day.
Oh, okay. Well, I see the resemblance. Yeah. So, Joanne Nesser,
Yes.
Journey into Reality, Religious Inspiration. Oh, here you can hear your books. So this is a. Well, hi. How would you describe your books?
Well, they are for people that are on a spiritual journey, that are centered in prayer life and reality. This is about for people that are kind of going through a midlife change and into a more mature spirituality. This is about probably more growing into and learning that it's all about living life and not cloistering off someplace. And this is teaching meditation.
So how did you get into wanting to do this? What inspired you to?
Sort of. Step forward, please. No, she's been asking me that. I just wanted to learn how to pray myself, and I ended up going to a Catholic retreat center where I learned all kinds of things about this kind of prayer and about some of the classic contemplative literature from pre-Reformation days, and finding that that part of our church life has been missing for years. In our Western culture, we're too rational. We aren't very contemplative. And so I started talking about that, and then people started asking me to teach it, and then I started doing retreats, and one thing led to another. Then we built a building in 1990, and it's been, we train spiritual directors.
Where's that?
It's in Centerville, Circle Pines, that area right outside of St. Paul, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
So it's very accessible to both the Twin Cities and from up here too, really. So anyway, we don't do overnight retreats there, but we do day things and workshops and the 2-year program, a 1-year program.
Let me ask what might appear to be an obvious question, but what is the benefit of the contemplative life?
It is peace, and actually I would say it's very much about societal change, because it brings peace, tolerance, love, gentleness, self-control. And in our culture, what's missing is that. And I feel like it's counterculture. It really is to the way our culture has been in the last years. So, and I think that's why there's such a big movement. I mean, she's from Maryland and she's doing similar things.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I was going to ask you, it seems like when I've gone on retreat looking for an answer or purpose, I don't actually find it so much at the retreat, but it seems like days later, walking down the street, and just something comes out of the blue. And, I've consistently had that experience. It's like,
I'm the same.
what is that you think is happening there?
Well, I think that, one, I don't think that when you're there, you're not as open because you're trying. But then when you're walking away, you're kind of letting go, and then you start getting your inspiration. But I feel that way even about daily quiet time. I have my quiet time, but it's probably 3 hours later that it's like, aha. And I don't know. It's just the openness, I guess.
You open yourself up.
Yeah, exactly.